People are gonna call you delusional until what you do or what you set out to do works. And if you set out to become a profitable trader, and if you set out to, learn the skill of trading, or it could be other ventures as well, people often in your life are gonna be judging everything you do, and you're gonna be called delusional until what you picked since the start has worked later on. But up until that point that it has worked, people are gonna call you delusional. And this is something I heard from a podcast where Alex Hermosi was talking about, and he says that you're only delusional until it works, and then you get to be called a genius. And that applies for trading and any other venture in life and business, sports, and everything like that, where people are gonna call you delusional, crazy, stupid, but then when it does work, that's when you're getting the praises where they say you're a genius, you're talented, you're skillful. These things come after. So when you're beginning, you should completely block everything and absolutely detach yourself from the opinions of others, and something that I want to get later on to, which is detaching yourself also from the outcome. So during this time, you're going to be in the period of valley of despair, where almost everything that you are doing is not working, and you are falling down, you're losing, and you're getting these experiences in your hands, in your pockets, which then is going to yield you something in the future, because you went through this period of valley of despair, because a lot of people choose the exit route from this area and point of life, and they do not stick by it. And I want to put this into visual for you guys, because this is something I learned through in this year, and as I'm documenting and I'm sharing my lessons, I want you guys to be part of everything I learn, and also the lessons that I learned as well. I've talked about this in my previous video, but you can check that out. I'll put the link in the description. Basically, for the longest time, you're gonna be in this valley of despair. Let's call it the gray zone, okay? You're gonna be here, okay? And this is where you started, and you had this pitfall, you fell down, and success is all the way here. And for traders and entrepreneurs and everything like that that's running or becoming a successful trader, and also making money out of the markets, and for an entrepreneur it would be making the business profitable and starting to make money, or taking the company to a certain level. And for an athlete it would be reaching the podium and getting a gold medal and stuff like that. So whatever it may be, I'm just talking about the things I'm familiar with. But in anything, whatever defined goal you have, there's going to be a gray zone where you're going to suffer the most right here. You can either exit, or you can stick by and continue to build up and achieve success. Now, this is very important. You guys need to understand that you're gonna get things put in front of you, and it's exactly what's happening with me. It's almost a year now for me trading. January is gonna be exactly 1 year for me trading, and just within this 1 year, I learned so much. I grew as an individual. Like, the lessons that I took from the markets is unbelievable. The 1 year ago me, I did not believe that I would be here. Am I making money out of the markets yet? No. But am I seeing consistent improvement? Am I seeing more wins? Yes. Am I seeing me controlling my risk? Yes, of course I do miss. I do mess up. I'm a human. We're not robots. You're gonna get some stuff wrong. You're gonna be in these silly trades that you take. But it's how you get yourself out of it, and that's the most important that I want everyone to understand. But this is all within 1 year that I went through it. And right now, I'm in the valley of despair. I'm in the gray zone, just like maybe most of you. It's just gonna take a certain period of time. Time is the only thing that's standing between us and this. And then it's over. Like, we have what we want. And it's the same thing with my trading journey, with the stores and the e-com stores that I'm building right now, and I'm running ads and they're not working, and this is that. This is all fine. You're collecting experience, and then there's gonna be a moment where you're gonna run ad for one store, and this ad campaign is gonna go crazy, and you're gonna get your sales. And sometimes it may be you reaching out for 6 months and you don't land a client. But if you're patient enough, after days and days of reaching out, then you get your client. So the same thing, it applies to everything. If you constantly show up, you will get what you want. And now for me, I can tell you guys, because the time where I was showing up for training and in my sports career, and whether it be in boxing and jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, whatever, in martial arts, my wins came in the seasons where I was consistent and I was showing up to training every day. And now, as I'm focusing mostly on trading and this side of aspect, in this area, e-com trading and stuff like that, my focus has shifted towards this, where now I stopped competing, because I understand that you cannot be master of everything. You're just gonna end up being jack of all trades, and we don't want that. We want to be very specific. You can't have everything at the same time. I'm a big believer in that. You can have anything you want, but just not everything at the same time. Am I gonna quit being an athlete? No, I'm always gonna be forever athlete. I'm gonna always compete. I love it. That's what keeps me occupied. That's my passion. I just can't be in my bed scrolling and being lazy. I love going there and sparring people, fighting and getting into competitions, winning and losing. It occupies my brain, and I can't explain to you how happy I feel. And I never want to get rid of that feeling, and I'll continue it. But this season of life is where I'm focusing on another thing, where I'm trying to build this. So this is what you guys need to do. You guys want everything to come to you at once. No, it's not. Money's not going to come to you quick. What you want in your sports is not going to come. Education wise, your grades are not going to come like this. It's going to take you putting consistent effort, and then for it to give you something. You need to understand this. And basically, last but not least, no one cares about you. You're born into this world, yeah? And as you're growing up into adulthood, and you're an 18-year-old or 19-year-old or whatever, you're pushing 20, and now you realize, you click that you're a grown up. You always thought that people care about you, and this is you, alright? This is you in life. You're now an adult, and you have this mindset where you think everyone cares about you. Let me break it to you. No one cares about you in this life, and that's the sad reality. No one cares. No one cares what you're gonna become. No one cares what you're gonna do. No one cares if you're gonna go miss training. No one cares if you're gonna, pick the wrong business. No one cares about anything. No one cares about you. You have yourself. You're all alone. You came alone. You're gonna go alone, and you're gonna die alone. No one cares. What matters is that you are obedient to the Creator, and you obey Him, and you abide by His rules, and that's all that matters. And then you fulfill your goals, and make sure that they're always aligned, and they're not something that is, shady or for the harm of others. Make sure it's always to the benefit of the universe, because God sees that. And that's the thing with Allah. You need to put God first, and realize that there's no one you should be living up for besides proving yourself to God. Because when God sees you working hard, He gets happy. He blesses you with things. And I've seen it, trust me. There's times I've been lazy, and then there's times I've been not lazy, and I've seen the impact on me and my life. This is you, and if you let people that's outside your life right here and their chit chat go into your brain, you're gonna dig a grave for yourself, okay? Because you're not gonna succeed. But if you ignore this, keep going. This is the road. I told you, what you want is right here. That's it. That's all I had to say. This is something I learned within 1 year of me starting trading and starting my journey in ecom, and really getting into this headspace of getting these stuff together. And they all have a why. And that's something I want to get into in another video. But I hope you took some value out of this video, and I hope that you take this video into something and put it into good use, because this took an experience for me of 1 year where I messed up a lot, and I learned documenting everything. I'm telling you that I'm in the valley of despair and I'm gonna get out of it. And you guys are gonna be the witness. Because in 5 years, the circumstances would change. And that's for sure. So if you wanna ride along with me, just ride along with me and join me in this journey. And we'll see each other at the top. Ciao.